Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, March 21st, looking at Window Traders Market Profile SPY. IWMN Triple Q. Say what you want about the bulls, but you have to call this a victory. As we took out last week's high early, they tried to force them down. They had not one, but three attempts for a trend day down in B, G, and H. Take it all back, only to come back and close basically unchanged for the day. Still one time framing up on the daily. Russell and Qs both took out last week's high. Remember, they had outside weeks up, which is very bullish. However, Russell attempted to have an outside day down today, or at one point. They never got yet. Actually, they did. They did take out yesterday's low, but they closed firmly inside of yesterday, so they don't have that. So the outside weeks up, we'll see if they're going to be able to get more of a push to the upside. Russell started 7 for 7 before Powell. It's pretty pathetic. Powell had a whole press conference on Wednesday. The market digested it. The market liked what it heard, and then we ripped up 30 points to Friday's close, only to have him come out at noon today and say things that I don't think he really said last week about 50 basis point hikes, about possibly raising outside of meetings, about how inflation was a problem before the war. We all know this. I told you he lied to our face on Wednesday. So all of a sudden he decides to tell us today? Guy's a moron. Anyway, what it did was cause me 3 hours of useless time, because once the algorithms got agitated in G, the market became pretty much a wash for me. Had an excellent A trade, and shorted the high today size. Actually longed a lower today, but only very small. Had a good day overall. Not a lot of trading, especially once the algorithms got agitated after Powell spewed more crap out of his mouth. A period. When the market traded up, I said I will absolutely be looking for a short, first against the overnight high and then the 200-day moving average. Well, we got both of them, and I had started small. I really thought the market would pull back and at least test the 50-day moving average again. So I was only out small, and then I added size up at A's high. I was along 180 of the 447 puts at the time, and then it pulled back. Now, boy, oh boy, I did not reap the whole benefit by any stretch what A and B did, but it turned out to be an excellent trade. That's a touchdown trade for me. I did nothing in B. I'm like, let's see what they want to do. We filled the first set of single prints, so when C opened up, and we had gotten them, I took a long in C period, 443 calls. And then when it pushed up, I took a short, basically against the one-time framing down. And that worked out. So I took a 443 call, a 446 put in C. They worked. Did nothing then, D, E, F. Nothing was really showing me anything. I was like, well, if we get above the 200, we should get the IB high. Then Powell, and I knew Powell was speaking at noon. His statement came out at 12 o'clock, and we went down, I don't know, $2.5, $3 in a minute on a, just ridiculous, million shares in 1 minute. Did nothing in G. What I did in H was when H filled the second and last set of single prints from Friday, I took a long against the highest part of the lower distribution. Only a 10 lot. Immediately went back up and paid me. And then I took a long in I when it looked like we were going to hold the 50-day moving average and stop the one-time, it had stopped the one-time framing down already. It hadn't filled the single prints yet. And I took the long in I and then worked it back up. And that was it. Because then after that, it was just floundering around. I had no interest in it. So it was a good day overall. That A trade was just stupendous for me. And believe it or not, I came within seconds of adding another 100 on, because I thought when at the 9:45 turnover, it might pop a little more, and I would have been comfortable to add another 100. Didn't do it, and boy, oh boy, would that have been a grand slam. Forget about a home run, but that's fine. So that was a very nice trade, and I had a very, very good day. As far as destinations upside, there's only, look, as much as the market sold off on Powell, we came right back. I'm using F as an afternoon rally high, 445.90. But to me, the 200-day moving average, which is right around there, is going to be 1,000 times more important. Then we don't have anything to 446.46, which is today's high, and then 448.06, which is the next weekly high. And above that, 448.67, afternoon rally high from February 11th. For the downside, we have 440.68, today's low. There's nothing, right? There's another price vacuum. Then we have the single prints from the 18th. VSET 441.20 to 01. And then we have 437.22, which is that day's low. Now, oh, wait a second. I apologize. Timeout. We filled these single prints. I had the wrong ones written. 441.20 to 01. Oh no, I'm looking at we filled these. 441.20. I'm losing my mind. We don't have those single prints. We took them back. That's when I took my long. So all we have is today's low of 440.68. And then Friday's low of 437.22. And I'd give you more if it looks like tomorrow morning we would go lower. So there really is a price vacuum, really, to the upside and downside. I apologize. I don't know why I still had those single prints there. But we filled those in H period today. And then quickly on the chart. So here's the daily. Nothing changed. Yeah, we got rejected at the 200. But we did stay above the 50 for now. Right? In fact, we closed $2.50 above it, something like that. So the daily said, well, one time framing up 5 days. I think it would be healthy to get some consolidation. At some point, maybe what would be probably the best is to get acceptance above the 200. Then stop one time framing up in the daily, come back test it, trade sideways a little bit, and then make a new assault to the top. We have an inside month going with 8 days left in the trading month. So it's going to be very interesting how this month does end up and how the quarter ends up. You know, as poor as this quarter started, right now, SPY on the year, it's only down under 6.5%. There's nothing wrong with that. So, nothing disastrous yet. Monthly is balance to down. Or down to balance, however you want to say it. Inside month going on right now. Weekly is up, and the daily is up. Hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Listen, $30 a month. I don't know how you don't come check us out for $30. Check us out for a month. If you don't like it, you leave. To me, I think it'll be the best $30 you'll ever spend. That's, obviously I'm biased, but you can come and check it out and ask all the people in our trading room. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.